Hey guys, welcome back in part 10 of day 1 about the basics of Swift. We will talk about optionals. Okay, we need to create a playground. So yeah, here we can go to our Xcode and create a playground. I already did that, so let me open it. It was number 10. Yes, here you go. And yeah, here you will see that I import UI kit and then I start optional subject, and we can put code in there and then we're gonna test it out. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, here you go. So let's see what's the option. Optional is one of the most important subjects in Swift. We need to understand optional pretty clear, and it's some easy syntax technically for handling enumeration. So you may know that don't have idea about the enumeration, which is makes sense because we are at the basic now. But just I tell you very briefly, enumeration is data structure that give us some cases for a value. So optional, it's any enumeration with two value, nil or value. So it could be nothing or it could be have value. But let's talk about the use declaration that's already uh, official documentation of Swift provided us. It says you use optional in situation where a value may be absent. So yes, when there is a value could be absent, we use optional because there could be value, there could be no value. So yeah, there is represent two possibility: either there is a value or there is not a value at all. So and this value we can unwrap it to value. Later we will go over that. And here just in one note that says that in Objective-C we don't have optional as we have in Swift. Yes, because Swift is pretty new and they try to cover Objective-C weak points. And in Objective-C we have something near that, it's which dealing with uh, objects and it's a pointer. But in Swift, no, it's not a pointer, it's optional. Okay, optional type actually, yeah. And here we will have an example. Let me go to Xcode and playground and look at that. Yeah, here we go. We assign a value and then we with initializer of int we try to convert it to a number. Let's see. Output, it's a number. But if I put I push option and click on this, you will see it is optional. As you see, when is a question mark after type, it means that it's an option. Because it could be new. Let me put an A here and try to make it. Then you'll see here you will see because this cannot be a number. So output will be nil. That's why this initializer output will be an optional. So so we may in Swift they declare optional. Now we can deal with this much easier. And yeah, later when I explain detail, you will see that actually optional is a technique in Swift that provides you some pretty easy syntax for handling these situations. Okay, so nil. You may say, what's nil? So yeah, nil it's means that there is no value. So here you will see I declare this as an optional and with equal 404. But I can convert this, which is a value, but I can convert it to nil when it's an optional. So let's go to our playground and test this out. You will see. At first it was value was it is optional and value is 404, but later value became nil, as you see here. Nil. Okay. And here it says that you cannot use nil with non-optional. So if there is possibility that your variable constant don't have any value and it's gonna be nil, you need to have it as an optional. Other than that, you will get runtime error. Okay, so and if you don't initial value when you declare, then automatically it's gonna be nil. Here you go. Yes, you will see it's nil because I didn't assign. If I just say here equal, for example, test, then you will see it's a test and it's not gonna be nil. Okay. Okay, so for handling an optional, how we can do? We need for handling an optional, we need first learn force unwrapping, or in other hand, we will name it implicitly unwrapped optional, which is we put let me come back here. Yeah, we just put an exclamation mark after our variable. Then actually we by this we clear for Swift that this variable, output of this variable won't be nil at all. So we guarantee. Other than that, you're okay to provide runtime memo, and also it will do that. So you need to make sure before doing this that this not gonna be nil. So how we can do that? We can handle it with one if statement. So we can say if convert number not equal nil, then do this. Other than that, else it's a nil. Okay. So when it's not nil, then we can pull this out. So let's go to playground and look at that. Here you go. You will see. I say okay, it's not nil. Then I can use exclamation mark to put. But other than that, if I don't put this, print will ask me string, interruption procedure debug description for an optional value, and so offer you two option. You can provide default value, and you can just put exclamation mark in it. So let's see what is the default value. So yeah, here you go. You can put double question mark and then give it default value. For example, 10. Yeah, let's see. It then go to 10 because it's already has a value. Okay, but if it was not value, then it gonna get but other choice is exclamation mark. Preferably don't use exclamation mark unless you have to or you are pretty sure, depending on the structure of your program. We will go over that in our implicitly unwrap option. Okay, so optional binding. So for handling optional, we can use this if let constant name equal some optional, and then we can work with this constant name here inside the block. It's kind of same we did here, but this is official approach. And also we can use guard instead of if as well. In some point, we can use it. This is another offer. So yeah, here you will see an example. Same if we say if let equal actual number, output of a possible number. If this work was not nil, go here. But if it was nil, go and do this approach. So yeah, here you go. I will show you. The string has integer value, so it goes through this one. And other than that, what if we have a chain of optional? Later we'll go over that, because about the optional we will have very clear subject. Maybe 1 or 2 days we will talk about that. So if we have a nested if, we can make it simple like this. So we just separate it with one comma. So if one of this goes wrong, then all will go wrong and we won't go inside this block. So here you go. you will see this two output will be about the same. Yeah, and yeah, implicitly unwrapped optional, which is the same exclamation mark we use. So when we declare our, when during declaration we can use exclamation mark like this, and then it will be it will approach like a non-optional, but you can deal with that as an optional. So here you will see that with this one we could use deal as an optional as well. And yeah, that was our today, actually this part of discussion about the optional. I hope you got it and you got enough example to do it. You can find the source code in comment below and for your own, and play with that and change the numbers to get more idea. And if you like it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any question, please ask in comment. I'll be more than happy to help. I wish the best for you, and have a good one.